Ozzie Jurock joins us now for a look at some real estate. And today, Ozzie, we're talking about the new HST, or Harmonized Sales Tax, which comes into effect in July of 2010. But big changes for real estate.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot of business people are for it, but I mean, I'm one-dimensional. I think real estate, and I remember when the GST came in, and yes, we were told it sort of was offsetting each other, but the fact was that once you bought a home over $450,000, you have another 5% in taxes, and the HST is no different.
So basically what happens now is when you buy a new home, you don't have to pay the PST on it, but beginning now, you'll have to pay all of the HST, which is a lot more.
Yes, and so certainly right now it's the 5%, but you get offsetting credits. And in the future also, if you buy a home up to $400,000, you get a 5% credit for up to $20,000. But the fact is that half of the property sold in Vancouver, and in fact British Columbia, over $400,000 to begin with. So you get the rebate of $20,000. If you're under $400,000, won't matter to you. But over that, let's presume you bought a house at $800,000, you pay an extra $36,000 in taxes, or if you paid $1 million, it'll be another $50,000 in taxes. You add that to the GST, you almost have a 10% tax increase in the last, ever since the GST came in. So I'm not keen on it. On top of that, if you're a landlord, remember also as a homeowner, your electricity will go up, your gas go up, your cable will go up. So as a manager of an apartment building, or of an apartment building, my service costs for lawn care, for property management, all that I have to add 7%, which I don't have to do now, and very difficult to lay that over on a tenant, or if I do lay it over on a tenant, the consumer suffers.
Now, this doesn't affect old used buildings that are not new.
It's just new, but on the other hand, let's presume you just bought a pre-sale unit that closes after 2010, because right now we're looking at these things have to close before July 1, 2010, so that you don't have the 12%. But some pre-sale deals now don't close till next October. Well, if you don't get grandfathered, there will be some transitional rules. We don't have them yet. But if Ontario is a model, the date probably would be July 23 or so, where the government says if your contract was signed below July 23, you're going to be okay. If not, you're going to have another 7%, and that's also, I think, unfair. I mean, I bought the property under that circumstances. The builder sold it be all in good faith, and all of a sudden, there's another 7%.
Mm-hmm. So that's something that people who are looking at pre-sales need to watch out for then.
Yes, and certainly if you're a builder, you've got to find out what the transitional rules are, and maybe we're overreacting, but I do believe that the outcome will be we're all going to be paying more tax at the consumer level.
All right, Ozzie, thank you for that.
Thank you.
If you have any more questions for Ozzie about the HST, or you'd like to purchase a copy of his newsletter, you can reach him at www.jurock.com.